guys, I'm Susan, you're watching Keto Phoenix, and today I'm just going to show you guys some of my holy grails for keto items that I try to keep stocked up in my house at all times. If I run out of it, then I go back to the store and I get it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you hadn't. I try my best to upload a video every Thursday. Sometimes, you know, it's a little off, but I try my best to get an upload every Thursday. So let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off, we're going to talk about this. I love ranch. These are the dips, and for, let's see, for half a teaspoon, it's 5 calories and 1 total carb. So, and that's for half a teaspoon. And when you think about, and let's see, the serving size, there's about 64 servings, and and there's like 16. So basically there's 16 servings per pack, sorry. So yeah, I mean, and if you think about one pack is gonna go into an entire thing of sour cream, it actually doesn't equal out to be that bad at all. So, and obviously sour cream, 60 calories for 2 tablespoons. Total carbs is 1, dietary fiber is 0, total sugars is 1 protein. So basically, I pretty much just add this out together for 2 tablespoons to equal out about 2 carbs. So, because there is 1 sugar in the sour cream. So for 2 tablespoons, equal out is about 2 net carbs. So I always have this in my fridge. I love it on everything. If I'm having a craving for a small snack, I'll just take some celery, cut it up, and then dip it in this, and it's really good. I also like it for my salads too, so there is that. Of course, you guys know my Diet Dr. Pepper. Every once in a while, I'll change it up for a 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. Diet Pepsi's not my favorite, but in a pinch, I will do a Diet Pepsi. Of course, there's also the ice drinks, which I am completely out of already. We go buy them in our house like super fast, but here's a picture of them. So we always have them in the house. Okay. Next is, I'm gonna talk about sweet tooth items because I have a ginormous sweet tooth, and it doesn't have to be a special time of the month or anything before I'm craving something sweet. So I've got several options here. One of my favorites is the 0 sugar Jolly Ranchers. So these are my all-time favorite. So they're 15 carbohydrates, but they're also 15 sugar alcohols. So that is 0 net carbs for 4 pieces of these. So I love these. I've actually got one in my mouth right now because I was having a serious sweet tooth, and I was so close to like wanting to cheat and get like a granola, one of the boys' granola bars, but I was like, no. So I got this. The great thing about it too is it's not something that you just chew real quick and then you're done and you're craving something more. You can suck on it for a while. So it really helps give you some flavor, but help with that craving longer. So I like these. If I do want chocolate, I have like 1 left in this bag, so I'm gonna have to get some more, but I love the Hershey's 0 sugar candy bars, and in a pack of them, they just have these little bars. So they're really good. And then again, carbohydrates is 20, dietary fiber is 2. So, and then the sugar alcohols is 16. So that makes this like 2 net carbs. So 2 net carbs for, let me do serving size here, right? For 4 pieces, 2 net carbs for 4 pieces. And I don't even usually eat 4 pieces. I'm usually good with just 2. So I do like half a serving. And so that's about like 1 net carb, I would say. So for 2 pieces. But yeah, helps with the sweet tooth. Of course, you guys know I love my Lily's dark chocolate baking chips. And then I'll just take a serving size of them and put it in a cup, and then I'll just munch on it. Or if I'm in a mood for something that's like sweet and salty, I will mix 1 serving of this, another one of my holy grails, peanuts, the cocktail peanuts. So if I'm craving a little bit of sweet and a little bit of salty, I'll mix a serving of each one of these into a cup, and there you go. So let's see, for the lilies, it's 1 net carb. 1 net carb for 24 chips. And then for the peanuts, it's like 4 net carbs. So 4 net carbs, 1, so 5 net carbs, okay? Serving size is 1 ounce, which is actually a lot. So even then, again, most of the time, it depends on what my macros are at. By the time I'm craving these in the evening, I might just do half of a serving. So, which would equal out to more like 2.5, 3 net carbs, right? So, and I'll just round up to like 3. So, but these are a great option. And of course, my monk fruit, I always have this in my pantry available. So sometimes when I'm craving something sweet, I'll do like a coffee or something, and I'll add a little bit of monk fruit, which again, it's 4 total carbs, 4 sugar alcohols, for 0 net carbs, for 1 teaspoon, which is, oh, that's way more than I would need. I'd probably do like half a teaspoon or 1/8 of a teaspoon. So, but yeah, I have that. And then of course I have the Coffee Mate 0 sugar. This one is the French vanilla, which I love. So then I would just add a little bit of this and a little bit of this to my coffee. Or if I'm not feeling like this, because sometimes it can be a bit grainy, there is liquid stevia. I always have liquid stevia in my fridge. You never know, I might go get a Starbucks drink or something, and I'll have one of these. So I actually have one that I leave in my purse too. So that way if I'm going out in the town and we just decide at the last minute to stop off at Starbucks, then I have this waiting for me. So, and available. Okay, and then of course you guys know I love my Rouse. And these are always in the pantry. We always go shopping for them. Yes, they're a little bit more expensive, and unfortunately I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to use them. So there is an alternative that I make myself that's a lot more cost efficient, and I will share a video of how I make my own spaghetti sauce that's also keto friendly but a lot more budget friendly, and I'll have that in another video. But I do love these, and if I can afford them in my budget, they are definitely in there. So of course, I've also got my liquid aminos. I always have my Bragg's liquid aminos. We are huge soy sauce fans, but we ended up having to stop using soy sauce because, you know, my daughter and my husband being lactose intolerant, and that has soy in soy sauce, right? So, and that's just not great for them. So we have the liquid aminos, and for 1 teaspoon, it's 5 calories, 0 carbohydrates, 1 protein. And as you can tell, I'm gonna have to get some more. I use it a lot, especially like if I'm frying up burgers, I'll actually pour a little on the burgers, and oh, it's so good. Speaking of frying things, of course, I've got my coconut oil spray, but then I also have coconut, just regular coconut. So I love coconut, although I'm not a huge fan of coconut flour, FYI, but I do love this in just about everything. So even my aromatherapy stuff, I use coconut oil for lotions and creams and just, you know, bath oils and bath salts. I'm always using a little bit of coconut oil with my essential oils. A little side note for you guys. So, and then moving right along, I have my keto pancake mix. I love that. Again, if I'm having this in the morning, I will combine this with a serving of the lilies and more like a quarter of a serving of the lilies, and then I'll have 1 or 2 of these in the morning. and it's so good and it's very filling. And then I'll top all of that with my Mrs. Buttersworth zero sugar and maple syrup. I'll put a serving on there. And the serving is about 2 tablespoons. And for that, it's 4 carbs and 4 sugar alcohol for 0 net carbs. So I love this stuff. Okay, and then of course I have my Almond Breeze unsweetened almond milk. So that's really good. I'm trying to keep an order of the stuff that I'm showing you guys, but I'm kind of all over the place. I'm sorry about that. So getting back to like baking sort of items, of course, I've got my almond flour. I haven't been doing much baking lately because I just have been so busy. I haven't had the time to really bake, but I do like to have some almond flour in the cupboard just in case I get that need to want to like make something, like make my own keto bread, which again, that'll be a recipe that I'll be sharing with you guys at some point. And of course, I add a little monk fruit to my breads because it helps get rid of that eggy taste in the homemade keto breads that I just can't stand. So this kind of helps with that. All right, moving right along with just random items because it's all over the place. So I've got my Mission Carb Balance tortillas. I don't use these very often, but when we decide to do tacos or something, most of the time I'll just do taco salads. But every now and then, if I'm feeling like, I want to be more part of the like I said in my last video, sometimes you just have to make your dinner as close as you can to your family's dinner so you don't feel like you're left out, right? So these are a great option for that. I'll also cut them up in like chip form and then I'll fry them, and then I've got chips and salsa. So, but anyways, total carbohydrates are 19. You've got 15 dietary fiber, 5 protein, 70 calories, and this is for 1 tortilla. And so it all equals up to 4 net carbs. And of course, it's even got a little keto friendly thing down there at the bottom. But these are a good option. So it's pizza night at your house. What do you do? Quest pizzas. I love these. I'll eat about half for dinner and then I'll save the other half for lunch the next day. So then I'm just cooking one of these. I have made my dinner and I've made my lunch for the next day and I'm good to go. So again, the calories per serving, and again, half of the pizza's a serving, is 350 calories, 25 carbs, 18 dietary fiber, 3 total sugars for 7 net carbs. So this is a really good option, half of the pizza, and you're only consuming 7 net carbs for that. I add this with my serving of ranch to dip in, and my dinner's only 9 net carbs. Okay, and then of course we got pepperonis. These are a really great snack because there's 0 net carbs, and so if you're snackish and you want something that's going to kind of fill you up and take care of that salt tooth that you've got going on, these are a really great option. And for a serving, it's like 15 slices, okay? It's 150 calories. And then I love these for lunch. I've talked about these several times. I love these. These aren't always the cheapest. If you have a Costco where you're at, then it makes sense, but I have cut back on these because they're like $5-6 a piece here, and you only get 4 of them. So, and my boys love it too, so cooking just 4 of these doesn't work out. So it can be kind of expensive, but I do love to have them when I can. And then I try to be careful with them. And of course I like to top them with some dill relish and some keto buns, which I'm also out of, but here's a picture up there for you. And, but yeah, I use the keto buns, the relish, And my next item, which goes with these, is sugar-free ketchup. I just recently found this, and you guys, I love this brand. They make so many different things, as I will show you, but I love this brand. You can find any more these days, just about anything. I was so excited to find the sugar-free ketchup in this brand. So, I mean, they have one in the Heinz, I think it is, Heinz ketchup, but I always find them in the big, huge bottles. I can't find the small ones, just the big ones, and I don't eat that much ketchup. I pretty much only eat ketchup when I'm having the hot dogs, and that's it. So I didn't want anything super big. And this is gonna last me a long time. And it is 1 total carbohydrate for 1 tablespoon. So 1 net carb, 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon is really all you need. So unless I'm having 2 hot dogs, and then, you know, it depends, but it might be just like half a tablespoon for each one, or if I'm feeling extra needy for, you know, ketchup or sugar, because it kind of helps with that too, surprisingly enough, even though it's 0 sugar, but it kind of fills that sweet tooth. I might do a tablespoon on each one. So, and then I just basically double the, you know, I take 1 hot dog with all the fixings on it, and then I count the macros for that, and then I just double it for a second hot dog. So, but yeah, just that. Okay. Of course, you guys know that I love my mild taco seasoning. I'm thinking about trying to make some of my own, because again, these things are like $6 a piece, and that's expensive, especially for your whole family. So I'm in the experimental phase of making my own taco seasoning that's going to be keto friendly. And once I perfect that and I like it enough, I will definitely share the recipe on this channel. So I will let you guys know as that comes along. But I do love this. It's 3 total carbs, 1 dietary fiber, 2 sugars for 2 teaspoons. So you're looking at 4 net carbs for 2 teaspoons. And when you put this in an entire thing of meat, you're looking at maybe 1 to 2 net carbs, depending on how much meat you're eating, right? So it might only be 1 net carb. Okay, and then we've got the Kerrygold butter. This is the Irish butter. And as you can tell, I'm almost out. I love this stuff so much. When I am making eggs, I will add a tablespoon of this to a frying pan and let it melt, and then just fry my eggs like that, and then just some Kerrygold unsalted butter. And then speaking of eggs, I have these. These are the cage-free extra large eggs, and I love these. I get these at Walmart, and so these are always in our fridge because even the whole family eats those, right? So, and then of course the calories are 80 for 1 egg. Total fat is 5. Total carbohydrates is 0. So 0 net carbs for 1 egg. So I love my eggs. And here is some more of G. Hugh's sugar-free options that I absolutely love. We've got the hickory flavored barbecue sauce. This is something I also love. Again, I love this brand. So that's the hickory sauce. And then something else I just found since moving here is the G. Hugh's sugar-free dipping sauce. So this stuff, you guys, is really good. It's really good. So for the barbecue sauce, it's 10 calories for 2 tablespoons, 2 net carbs. So 2 net carbs, 10 calories for 2 tablespoons, which again, 2 tablespoons is, I mean, if you really stop and measure 2 tablespoons out of sauce, is actually quite a lot, more than you would think. So, but I would measure it out, especially if you guys are in weight loss mode, like severe weight loss mode. The sugar-free dipping sauce is for 2 tablespoons, 120 calories, 1 net carb. So, yeah, 0 protein, 0 sugar. And so 1 net carb for 2 tablespoons. Again, that's a lot. The next 2 options that are G. Hugh's are the sugar-free balsamic dressing. So good, you guys. I absolutely love this. Again, these the 2 items I'm getting ready to show you, I just found in the last 2 months, and I'm hooked. So again, 2 tablespoons, that's a lot. 60 calories, 1 total net carb. Okay, 1 net carb, 60 calories. And then this one I just found today, and I tried that with my lunch today. I had a salad and I drizzled some of this on there, and oh, you guys, it was so good. And it's got just a slight sweetness to it that really just hits the spot. And it blends really well. So you pour some on there and you can really stir up your salad, and it's really good. 2 tablespoons, 60 calories, and 0 net carbs. So 0 net carbs for this one. And again, so good. And then of course, on the salad kick, I get this. And all I do is I open it up, and it has the croutons and everything in a separate bag on the inside of here. I just pull those out and throw them away. I know some people might think that that's a waste, but nobody here can eat them. And you get a lot of salad in here. And it doesn't have any of the other stuff in it that I can't have. Like the regular salad mixes, they have carrots in them, and I'm not eating carrots right now on my keto diet. So it's really hard to pick all of the carrots out, and it's time consuming. So I really love this option. So I will just get this and I'll open it up. I will pull the croutons and stuff out, and then I'll just pull some lettuce out, put it in a bowl, add my own toppings, my own dressing, and I've got a perfect lunch option. I also like this Pure Leaf unsweetened tea. Sometimes if I'm in the mood for some sweet tea, I'll just open this up, add a couple drops of liquid stevia, shake it up, and there you go. But I'm not much of a fan of sweet tea. Even before keto I wasn't. But sometimes when I want to, good combination. All right, guys, those are my holy grails. There's obviously so much more out there that you can do for keto. The options are limitless. It's not as restrictive as some people lay claim for it to be. There's lots of options, but these are just my top go-tos for keto and things that I try my best to keep in my fridge, in my cupboards, and have available all the time for snacks, for dinners, you name it. They're there, they're available. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share my videos and subscribe if you haven't. And you know what? Let me know down in the comments below what kind of other videos you guys would like to see, so that I can make sure that I'm getting some of that content out there for you guys. So I'll see you in my next video. Stay keto. Bye.